Hey everybody, how are ya? It's me, CG, otherwise known as Country Girl. So, I've been seeing this tag floating around, and I know I watched Dan over at Home in the Sticks, and recently Green Dream Project, Jim did this one, and I thought it's really an interesting tag. You know, it's kind of fun to see everybody's reactions and answers and whatever. So, I thought, well, I got a long drive home. I got plenty of time. So, I am driving. Forgive me if I look distracted on occasion. Anyway, the tag is, am I the perfect subscriber? Probably not. Then again, I'm not sure anybody is. I don't think there's any such thing as a perfect subscriber, but I don't think I'm a horrible subscriber. I think I do a pretty good job. Anyway, so I thought I'd run through these questions and just kind of share with you what I think and what I do. So I have them taped to my steering wheel here so that I can just quickly glance down, and I really didn't even write the whole question out. I wrote just enough of a note to let me know what the question is. So the first one is, do I hit subscribe right away when I go to a new channel? No. I don't. There are times when I watch something that just seems to click and I'm thinking, oh yeah, I gotta see more because it was just that good. And I will subscribe on that first video. But probably 75-80% of the time, I'll watch 3 or 4 videos before I do that. And the reason for that is having someone to subscribe to your channel and then not go back and watch any videos hurts your rating. You know, or having someone subscribe and then a day or two later they unsubscribe because that wasn't what I thought. It can hurt your ratings. And as a creator, I try to be real conscious of what my actions do and how they affect other creators, because you know, you put a lot of work into these things and a lot of time and a lot of effort to put yourself out there, and I try to be real respectful of that and real conscious and remember that my actions will affect them. And so no, most of the time I do not automatically subscribe. Occasionally I will. The few that I have, I still watch to this day. So that's the first one. The next one is, does someone telling me to be sure to like and subscribe influence my decision to do that? Rarely. I don't. In fact, on my videos, you'll very seldom even hear me ask people to subscribe, because I don't want someone to subscribe to my channel just because I told them to. I want them to enjoy the content that I put out, and I want them to enjoy my videos. So very rarely do you even hear me in my videos say, don't forget to like and subscribe. You know, occasionally I may ask for a thumbs up because they help. They really do. Whether you subscribe to the channel or not, a thumbs up will help. So occasionally I will mention that, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at on that. So the next one is, how many channels do I have the bell rung? The answer, and I'm going to be real honest here, is very few. The reason being that probably 90 to 95% of all of the YouTube watching I do is on my phone. I have notifications turned off because if I did not, my phone would be blowing up all day long, and I can't have that at work, number one, and number two, it would drain my battery all the time because my phone would constantly going off because there's so many channels that I love and enjoy. So no, I very few. The few that I do have, obviously Andy, obviously, Two Family, Dan over at Home in the Sticks, Green Dream Project, Nathan and Brenda, you know, people that are part of my daily life, people that I talk to on phone calls and Facebook and that I interact with daily. Kelly over at Life of Millwife, you know, I talk to her every single day of my life. We call probably 6 out of 7 days, and usually it's only if one of us is busy. So those type of people, yes, I have their bell rung, but again, my notifications on my phone are turned off, so I don't even see those until I actually go to YouTube. So, do I watch every video from every one of my the people that I'm subscribed to? No. I am probably subscribed to close to 1,000 people, channels that I enjoy. But it would be impossible for me to watch every single video that every channel puts out. It's just a physical impossibility. But I do go through my list a couple times a week, and I really go to my subscriber list. Well, I haven't watched anything from this person in a while, so I'll go intentionally to their channel and watch a couple videos, say hello. So they stay active on their channel, but not necessarily watching every single thing they do. And I'll kind of rotate them out. I'll do, a couple of channels, 2 or 3 a week maybe, on top of my regulars that I watch all the time. So that's just an honest statement, you guys. There's no way I could watch everybody's videos. It just is a physical impossibility. So, how many channels do I never miss when they post a video? It's not a lot. And it's probably the same ones that I have the bells rung for. Like I said, Dan over at Home in the Sticks, Andy, Cher, and Daryl over Two Family Homestead, Kelly, Life of Millwife, Homestead Tessie, Nathan, Sampson Farms, and I know I'm forgetting a couple people. You guys forgive me. Green Dream, I watch all of theirs, and Deep South, Danny Mondo, and I'm probably forgetting one or two, but for the most part, I rarely, and I may not watch the video the very minute they put it out, maybe not the same day, because again, I've got to fit it into a schedule, and right now I have a very weak signal at home until I can get internet out there, so it's even harder. So a lot of times it's either on my way to work or on my lunch hour or something like that. So what kind of commenter am I? I will tell you, I comment on every single video I watch. There will never be a time that I watch a video and don't comment to those that I'm subscribed to, and most of the others. There are a couple of channels, like the 5-minute crafts and DIY stuff. And if it really strikes me, I may say it's cute. But for the most part, I'll just hit the thumbs up and go. But actual creators that I know, that I'm familiar with, that I watch all the time, or stuff like that. And I always leave a comment that lets the creator know that I really watched the video. I really try to interact, to mention something they talked about in the video, or to reply to something they asked in the video, or what have you. So rarely do you see me just say, hey, great video, and keep moving. It's usually something related to that video. So that's just me. Do I skip the ads or watch them? We're going to go brutal truth here, okay? If the ad is less than 4 minutes long, yes, I will watch it. If it's 5 to 10 minutes long, only on a weekend, and usually I don't necessarily watch it, I'll let it play while I go to the bathroom or go feed Bo or whatever, and I'll just come back. But honestly, any ad that's over 10 minutes long, I don't watch it. I don't have that kind of time, and I don't have that kind of patience, and that's just being honest. I just don't. I saw one that was, in fact, yesterday, it was 29 minutes long. I'm going, who has that kind of time? I don't. I just don't. So that's the reality and the truth of it, y'all. Sorry, does that make me a bad sub? I hope not. Do I support my community? I try to. I try to always, mention folks and spread the word if prayers are needed, or to encourage those that I see that may be struggling. Occasionally, when I have a little extra, I've done a few super chats. Excuse me. When I have it, I don't always have it. So financially, I probably don't support a whole lot of channels, but emotionally, spiritually, I try to uplift people and to encourage those that are creators, especially. I try to make several of the meetups and, to help there when I can. So I think I do. I probably not as much as some, but I think I definitely make a pretty decent go of it. So, do I speed up videos? Occasionally. Not usually, for the most part. And I'll give you an example of the occasionally is it's a cooking video maybe, and I'm on my break when I just go out for a smoke at work. Well, I've only got 10 minutes. And if you've got a 20-minute video on cooking a meatloaf, I will speed up you mixing the meatloaf. I know how to mix meatloaf. Or I may speed up chopping the vegetables. Just something to make it where I can go watch that video within the time frame that I have. Now, if I'm at home or I'm on my lunch break and I have plenty of time, I'm not, time's not an issue, then no, I don't speed them up. I just don't. Honestly, if it were somebody that just rambles on and on and on and on and on and they can't get to a point, I'm more likely to just not watch their videos at all, because it would irritate me. And it's not. I don't want somebody watching my videos that would feel frustrated or irritated or whatever. So I wouldn't want them to do it to me, and I wouldn't do it to them. So we're at a curve, y'all. I can't look down. Do I ever click on affiliate links or codes? Rarely. I don't spend a lot of money to begin with. I just have bills to pay, So rarely. Now, occasionally, I have clicked on a couple, but usually because it's something they've shown in their video, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need one of those. And because they're the ones that introduced it to me, and I'm reacting and purchasing them based on their review or their comments, and they've got the link in their video description, then yes, I will. Absolutely. But if I just need a waterbed, I don't need a waterbed, but you know what I mean. If I just need something like a gas spout for my can, I'm just going to go direct to the site. I'll just go straight to Lowe's and get it. You know what I mean? So, I will occasionally. I'm not going to say I never have, but it's more often than I don't. What is the sweet spot for me as far as video length? Probably anywhere from 5 to 12 minutes. I love some of the shorter videos. Andy, most of the ones he does are short videos. And I love that because, again, when I go out on my break and I've only got 10 minutes, if I got 2 5-minute videos, I get to watch 2 of y'all and not just one. I'm usually, after about 12 to 15 minutes at the most, unless it's something I'm really super interested in, I tend to, my mind will wander a little bit. And it's not intentional, it's just, it's taking a little bit of time, and I'm thinking of other things that are running in my mind too. So I'm not saying I don't watch them, I do. And I've watched many of your channels and videos that are, 20 to 30 minutes long, and I've enjoyed them. But my sweet spot, my go-to is anywhere from 5 to 12 minutes. So, and the last one is, do I always thumbs up videos? 99.9% of the time, yes. And it's usually the very first thing I do when I click on the video, while it's loading. And the reason being, as a creator, and I kind of touched on this a little bit ago, as a creator, I know the interaction with the channels that I'm watching all feeds into their analytics, and the more interaction a channel has with the people watching their videos, the more likely YouTube is to move them up a little bit, recommend them here and there. It benefits and really helps a creator. And if I'm going to take the time to watch their video, then why wouldn't I take the time to support them? Now, that said, I think only maybe twice, and as long as I've been watching YouTube, have I done a thumbs down. One of them was for Grizz, because he told me to. Seriously. He did a video and told everybody he wanted everybody to thumbs down that video. So I did. He asked me to. The other one was a video where these people were just totally bashing someone because of their sexual preference. And I know this person to be a sweet, sweet person. He's very loving, very supportive of our community. I don't care what you choose to do with your life. That's your personal business. But for other people to do bashing and hate and all that, I don't do that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that one video I thumbs down and never went back to their channel. And it was a big channel. I'm just telling you. I'm not going to say who it was. Don't ask. Don't message me. Don't ask. I'm not going to tell you who it was. On either end, the channel or the person. But I can tell you I never went back. So, that's kind of where I'm at. And those are the questions. I don't know if that makes me a good subscriber or not, but it's what it is, and that's how I am and who I am. So, on that note, rather than tagging someone specifically, I think I just want to encourage all of the creators out there that watch this to do a video. You know, what do you do? How do you interact with the channels that you're subscribed to? Because I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting to see people's reactions and their answers to these questions. So, anyway, I'm going to wrap this up and see if I can't get it started uploading for y'all. And maybe it'll be done by the time I get home. So, I hope you all are having a great day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.